Barvali, and today is a very, very special day. In less than 2 weeks, we will be getting a new season update. It'll be a lot of changes to Destiny, and it will be a lot of disappointments. A lot of people, I've been watching a lot of other YouTubers talk, and I've been doing my research on my own, and it's been a lot going on with Bungie in general. Like, I'm gonna speak upon my opinions and how I feel about a lot of this stuff, and going off of what I've been hearing and seeing. And so far, so good. Has I been seeing? I basically, after hearing the updates of what they finna do with the weapons and the artifact and the trials, okay, that's a good thing. It's coming back. Yeah, it's time to get some more gear and stuff like that. But when it comes to them nerfing the weapons and talking about weapons that have a 9-month lifespan and stuff like that, I kind of feel disappointed, because for me, I'm one of the year 1, year 2 players of D2. I've been playing basically almost since it dropped, and I got a lot of gear from them seasons previous before the Shadowkeep season, year 3, that just expansion that just got added. With that being said, I've been grinding constantly, correct myself, getting weapons that was worth the grind. A lot of people is feeling like we did all this grinding to get all this gear and weapons, but every time y'all make an update and change, y'all making it super easy for the new people that's coming in. Like, it's weapons in the game. Y'all nerfing exotics that should feel like exotics. Y'all making legendaries feel more powerful than the exotics. Like, it's hand in hand, going back and forth. Y'all conflicting with a lot of the things, instead of sitting back and having a board actually let me take that back. Y'all probably doing as best as y'all can, opinionated, but with the community right now, it's just a lot going on, and I feel like I haven't even really been playing Destiny like that. As you see, my loading is taking forever. I've been trying to load in for the past probably like 2-3 minutes. It's taking forever for me to load in. But with that being said, Bungie is taking a huge turn with all these changes, and it's finna cause a lot of people to leave. Like, right now, I'm trying to keep hope in Destiny and Bungie, because I bought the annual pass and all that, so I'm good all the way until basically almost the end of this year. But what will determine if I continue buying or playing it is the next couple seasons that's coming up. Like, y'all reinventing the game. I understand y'all trying to make it, y'all trying to compensate for the people who basically feel like they got to be on it 24/7, and the people that don't got time for it. But you can't try to compensate for people who got busy schedules. That's called organization. People got to learn how to organize their own schedule to meet their own needs. You don't technically supposed to fully adapt because a couple people is complaining, but you got a lot of people like me who year 1 players and been playing since D1, and I got a lot of weapons that I grinded for, and when I came back after being gone for like 2-3 months, I'm seeing everybody with the same weapon, and I'm finding out y'all turning a lot of the random drops into quests so people can reacquire or acquire these exotics easy now, and they're being sold, and like, it makes me not even really want to play too much, because I'm running into everybody with exotics that literally, it took me weeks or almost couple months to get them to drop by me playing certain events, certain activities that you supposed to have played. It's been a lot of drastic changes, and I feel like at this point, I might not even buy the next expansion that come out for Destiny 2. And a lot of other people was feeling the same way. and it's been on and off with a lot of things. And I'm finna go ahead and jump into some Gambit Prime.
Hey, look alive, hotshot.
But the filler in the season so far been decent, no doubt about it. But
Be smart with this.
after completing so many bounties and stuff like that, it's just you run out of things to do.
Now. It's never the same, folks.
Like the grind is the grind. You got other people you can't, like, everybody gotta have a schedule. Like, I play other games, but I make time. I got a busy life, just like the average person. So, with that being said, when a couple people complain, out the blue, we get nerfs. Like Destiny 2 around last year, 2019, and I'll say the Reverie Done season, I think it was Joker's Wild season, where they made everything fun. Like, that's when Destiny was at its peak. Like, it was fun as hell playing Destiny then, because we had perks where we can basically add this material to an ornament and give our grenades back faster, and that's when all the exotics was at their peak. Like, when you Nova Bomb, you get your Nova Bomb back. It didn't matter about you had to kill over 30 to 40 ads just to get a Nova Bomb back. They nerfed a lot of things that kind of was irritating me, making me not want to buy, but I had faith in Bungie. And a lot of us is feeling like we not even going to even invest until we see what's coming from their eyes, how they feel about it. That's how I feel too. Like, because at first when they came out with the Shadowkeep interview, I watched the live stream and I'm like, okay. I had my ups and downs about it. I'm like, okay, they making a change to the armor. They adding the artifact. Like, that's legit. Like, let's see how it's gonna go. Played it, liked it, didn't complain. Artifact, they upgraded, they added more nightfalls and stuff like that. I was loving it. No complaints. The winter season, the Christmas season, love it. But they, as the time progressed, since the Reverie Done season last year, around when was it? I think it was like April, March, when it started. It was just nothing but nerfs here, nerfs there, nerf. And it's like, come on, like, nerf. You got some players, yeah, players cheat a lot. You got people that cheat. But when it comes to certain players, some people got skills. I done ran into people who've been way better than me. Way better than me. And I get irritated, I get mad, but I don't sit back and go complain or go post and complain or rant about it. I suck it up and I push myself to be better. Constructive criticism, that's what a lot of people need to start learning how to take. Yeah, you got people that talk stuff. You got people that sit back and they play hardcore. They sweat, they try hards. They sweats. But at the end of the day, you know, you want to have an easy day, do what you got to do. Because look at an example, don't get mad at how I say this, but look at Call of Duty, for example. You got plenty of people who hack and mod on Call of Duty, but at the end of the day, Call of Duty really don't, the people who make Call of Duty really don't do too much changing. Only thing they do is add stuff and they do what they need to do to make sure the gameplay is trying to be smooth as possible. And they tell you to report the players and stuff like that. You report them. It might be consequences, it might not. I don't know what the result of it is, but at the end of the day, they don't do 100% like Black Ops 4.
Our inventory is stocked, so
I played Black Ops 4 way before Modern Warfare came out. I ain't want to buy Modern Warfare because of the opinions and me watching other people. And I sit back and I do my research before I open my mouth about something, because I don't want to speak about something and not have a little bit of facts right, because most of the things that come out of almost any and everybody's mouth mostly be opinions. That's why I sit back and I be doing my best to try to get everything together. But with all my studying and stuff I got so far, it's gonna be a lot of disappointments. We don't know. Everybody is feeling some type of way because of the update. I'm one of the people that's feeling some type of way because of the update that's coming and the changes. Like, it's just too much. Because we had the artifact this season, Iron Banner. It was fun as hell. I ran into a person who was 1,006 light level. And I'm only a 985 right now. Like, I grind, but I don't grind like super sweaty hard grind. Like, let me show. Like, my season rank, I'm maxed out. I'm 233. No, 235. I've been maxed out for a while. I maxed out in less than 30 days when the season first started, and after that I just been chilling. Because when you pay for something, I feel like this: don't waste your money on something that you're not gonna really invest your time into. That's how I feel. So with a lot of the community sitting back, everybody feeling like it's going to be a drastic change. There's some people that don't got time to really play. I understand that them people got issues or important things that's going on in their life. Like, y'all, I advise y'all to take y'all time. Do what y'all got to do. And for the people who play constantly and the new people that's coming in, it's going to be a lot a disappointment. Like, one of my clan members yesterday, after seeing the video, made a comment to me when we was in chat. He was like, he don't even know if he even want to play Destiny no more next season after hearing about a lot of the changes. Like, they taking off outlaw off the guns. A lot of guns they taking outlaw off. On certain weapons, outlaw is needed. Y'all making everything, y'all taking certain perks that we so used to on guns and weapons, and y'all switching them, and y'all doing this and that. Like, it's good to add, but come on, man.
She said she wanted to
don't take away stuff that we love and re-switch it and put something else. Because I understand y'all trying to make it challenging, y'all trying to do what the best y'all do to pull us together. Because y'all made it clear before the Shadowkeep expansion dropped that Bungie said they wanted a community where everybody can play together and communicate and try to socialize. Okay, that's good on the most part, but not so good. Because some people want to break solo records. You got people like that. And you got some people who are pure buttholes when it comes to that. The way y'all going about it, I understand y'all. The more people that teams up and do things, a lot of people will be able to complete more.
Eververse has a lot to offer.
Like me, I got a whole squad. We play to have fun. We do our thing. But at the end of the day, with the community and what's going on with the new season of The Worthy coming out, to me, I don't know, I think it's like 3 seasons left before the annual pass is up. But to me, my opinion, I feel like Destiny got 3 seasons to appeal to me to invest my money into buying again another annual pass. If I'm not pleased by the second to last or the last season, then I will not be investing no more money into this game. Sadly to say, I had a long journey with Bungie, because I stumbled upon Destiny through a friend, and since then I've been playing almost non-stop. This is like one of the main games I play, and I love it. And I grind for the gear and everything like most people. And a lot of people, I didn't been invited to multiple clans and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, I feel like y'all have literally 2 or 3 seasons or the last season to appeal to me to spend money to buy that expansion. I feel like that's how everybody else feel too, in my opinion. Because right now I feel like with a lot of stuff that's going on, Bungie probably throwing a wrench out there to make everybody give criticism so they can make drastic changes to what they feel like they should do, indirectly asking for the community to give back. And they saying that everybody is in the uproar and they're gonna lose a lot of people. So hopefully Bungie see it from our eyes and don't do too much to mess the game up, because with a lot that's going on from what I'm hearing and what I've seen, this game to me is not gonna be fun no more.
Looking for something in particular?
Because we when it comes to actual grabbing a person's attention when it comes to a game, a lot of people when they play games, they want to feel like they achieved something. Like for example, my clanmate yesterday, he was grinding for exotics and he got the sun shotgun drop, and he was happy as hell he got it. And he said yesterday, he was like, Zera's selling it. Now everybody got it. I don't feel like the drop was worthy. Now he felt disappointed. And he don't even want to use it no more because of that. Like, and I told him, I said, now you see how I feel with the drastic changes that's going on. Like, the bow that I like using sometimes is the La Monarch, which was a random drop in the, what was it? I think the Bersugia Forge. It was the random drop in, and I literally grinded and got it. And I was happy. Like, I was happy when I got it. And now, what's her name? Ada, the robot in the Black Forge, is now giving a quest out that give you the Jotun and that. The Jotun was a random drop too in the Forge, but they making it a quest. And I'm sitting back scratching my head like, huh? Why is y'all making everything so easily attainable? It's part of the grind. Make people grind for it. Make people work for it. Don't just give a handout. That's my opinion. Because of course it's going to be people who start the game that's late, that's not going to have a lot of stuff that their previous players and year 1, year 2 players got. But at the end of the day, they can get the same stuff too, but not the year 1 and year 2 stuff, gear and weapons. It's all about how much work they put into the game. That's the main focus that I see everybody really feeling up and down about. In my opinion, I'm feeling the same way. Like, I put a lot of effort and work into this game. I gave Destiny 2, let's see, since it been out, basically 2 years. Since it been out, I've been playing constantly, trying to get all the gear and doing what I got to do. And it's been an uproar and a lot of stuff going on. So, with that being said, this is my opinion on the matter. I feel like Bungie should reconsider a lot of the drastic changes and relook over things, because you got certain people, like a small group can have a big effect on the rest of the population. And when you got a small portion complaining, that's why, you know, I done played other games where certain things need to be nerfed. Like, example, Ace of Spades and the what was it? The Luna's Howl. The Luna's Howl was way more stronger and outshot the Ace of Spades. That gun still is way more powerful. The only thing they did was nerf it a little bit. Cause when I was using the Ace of Spades constantly, when it for a second DLC dropped and everything, and I got it, I was using it constantly. And the only gun that outshot me was the Luna's Howl. They nerfed it a little bit, and people still was outshooting me with the Luna's Howl. And I'm sitting back like, I'm getting almost 2-tapped almost every time. And I'm sitting back like, yeah, for y'all to nerf an exotic and giving the legendary the boost, it don't make no sense. Because I could have sworn on games, legendary, which is exotics on here, are the gear or weapons that you get that's supposed to be in its own class, that gives you somewhat of an advantage. But when you play Destiny, a lot of exotics is nerfed, and it's a lot of stuff that's going on that's like, man. So with that being said, It's your boy King. I'm finna end my live. Hopefully y'all drop a like and subscribe. I'm heading out. If you got any opinions, drop a comment. I'll read it and give my opinion back. So it's your boy KB King. Ending it. I'll let y'all next time. Peace.